Oh, ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. YouTube and Disney have decided that they're friends again, just as an FYI. I made a video last night. I made a video yesterday and released last night because that's the beauty of YouTube. I can schedule things, you know. So when I'm asleep, tucked up, having my sleepies, my Z's, you guys can watch videos whilst I get my beauty sleep because boy, fucking need it. But anyway, they had also come to an agreement. So that video's been deleted. It's gone. Into the abyss. So we've got an update, basically. I am always happy to delete videos when there's an update. If it's the wrong information, I'm not going to leave a video up there, misconstrue things, and remove, just to earn money. What's the point? Like you're doing yourself a disservice. So check it out. Deadline: Disney reaches a new carriage deal with Google's YouTube TV. So this actually was sent round in an email first and foremost, I think it was, to everyone, basically saying, hey, look, we've made a deal, which is good for people that pay for YouTube TV. YouTube TV and Disney agreed to a new deal that will restore access to a number of the entertainment giants' networks, including ESPN, ABC, and FX. News of the updated carriage deal comes Sunday afternoon. Again, literally, as I had already released my bloody video. Super annoying. Just days after negotiations between Disney and Google failed to reach fruition, leading to the Disney networks going dark on YouTube TV. Now, Disney shared this statement saying, "We are pleased to announce that after a brief disruption, we have reached a new distribution agreement with Google's YouTube TV for continued carriage of our portfolio of networks. We appreciate Google's collaboration to reach fair terms that are consistent with the market." So that means, ladies and gents, make no mistake. That means that they made Google pay more money, which I think sucks a lot because Disney has loads of money. No, I do think that's somewhat a shame because initially Google's statement, that was a joke, FYI. Google's initial statement was, we can't come to an equitable agreement, which is good for all parties, like the one that we've got, etc., etc. Basically saying we've got a good agreement at the moment. It works. It's very, very good. It's market value, etc. And we know unequivocally that Disney want more money. That's the basis for the failed agreement. That's the reason why YouTube were more than happy to just cut the price down. So I think this is a shame because it does show that Google caved. You'd think Google wouldn't cave, but they probably had a massive kickback from it. Now, they do say, "We appreciate Google's collaboration to reach fair terms that are consistent with the market, and we're thrilled that our robust lineup of live sports and news, plus kids, family, and general entertainment programming is in the process of being restored to YouTube TV subscribers across the country." So pretty much straight down the line, hey, yeah, we did this. Earlier this week, Disney had previously indicated it was optimistic about the prospect of resolving the carriage dispute, but the parties said the discussions had not resulted in agreement and the networks disappeared from the internet delivered bundle at midnight Eastern time. Now, there is definitely an argument to be had for all of this as well, is that Disney were looking to push people off to Hulu, right? There was definitely something to be had, something to be said about that. They were 100%. They wanted a piece of the 4-odd million pie that YouTube TV has. Which is still a lot of people, realistically, for something which a lot of people didn't even know existed. People were like, "What? What's YouTube TV?" So I think Disney definitely wanted a piece of that pie over on Hulu, which is majority owned by Disney. It makes an awful lot of sense. YouTube TV surpassed 3 million subscribers as of fall 2020, and according to Google parent Alphabet, some Wall Street analysts believe it now has more than 4 million. Believe it or not, making it the largest internet TV bundle. And it ranks among the top 10 pay TV distributors of any kind, which is utterly hilarious because most people don't even know what it is. But it seems to be a very American-centric thing, so that makes a lot more sense, quite frankly. So anyway, moving on. Before the new deal, networks including ESPN, FX, Freeform and National Geographic, as well as several large market ABC-owned stations, were hanging in the balance. And if the impasse were to drag on and on, one pressure point from the programming end will be ESPN's New Year's Eve broadcast of the college football playoff semi-final games. A year ago, the games each drew more than 19 million viewers in what was ESPN's third biggest viewing day of all time. So you can see why Google would have wanted that back on YouTube TV. Like, it makes sense. It's growing for a reason, because it's kind of the one-stop shop for a lot of stuff. So it does make sense why they caved, but it is also, you know, a bit of a shame, quite frankly. A bit of a shame that that is the case. So we also had this statement, which was from them anyway. You know how frustrating to lose channels like ESPN and your local ABC station, and we'll continue conversation with Disney in hopes of restoring their content for you. And so YouTube would also confirm that they dropped a whole bunch of money, $15. In fact, actually, it was a you know, a pretty fair discount that they just went and did. So yeah, good news for the likes of, well, Disney and also everyone who's a subscriber of YouTube TV. So great news for people that obviously pay for YouTube TV. Good news for Disney, because Disney's making some more moolah. But like, you know, at the end of the day, Google makes loads and loads of money, and this isn't me trying to take sides on massive conglomerate organisations that corporate. I don't give a shit either way. I'm sure most people don't care either way, quite frankly. But I needed to do this update because they've made a deal, and obviously, like, I think like 5,000 people had watched that video, so I was like, ooh, delete that quickly, and then make another one just to sort of talk about it. But it's good. I mean, that's good for everyone else. Good for YouTube TV. Now they'll obviously, hopefully they'll keep their subscribers. The only thing which I will say is that, and I said this in the last video, is that what YouTube TV risked doing was losing subscribers to Hulu, because it looked like Disney were trying to push people over to Hulu. And normally once you've lost a subscriber, you will rarely get them back because they've migrated somewhere else, and that's what they want to do over there. More often than not, you've disgruntled them enough that they probably won't come back. It does happen. And that's what I was concerned with, that Disney were just going to take it off over to Hulu and sort of try and rule that market over there. So it's nice that they've made that agreement at the very least. So, you know, YouTube TV still takes a portion of the market share, because otherwise Disney just becomes this massive monopoly, which has been decreed by courts that it's not, but I still don't really see how it's not, because it's a lot of stuff and it runs a lot of stuff. But there you go, ladies and gents. What do you think? YouTube TV, Disney, did you even know it existed? I wasn't massively familiar with it. Big thing. Let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Keeping you up to date, so hit subscribe and turn the bell notifications on to all. Not personalised. Don't let YouTube decide what you want to watch. Alright? Be free thinkers. Click all. Because I said so. Be a free thinker because I said so. See the hypocrisy? Anyway, whatever. Thanks, guys. Take care.